It's been challenging because, racism is very real and upfront, and we've experienced that racism. It was almost every day. Like, we couldn't go out without someone saying that we've kidnapped our child. I remember at one time we were in like a department store, and this guy came up and started taking pictures. And I was like, what are you taking pictures? Like, no, like, get the camera out of my son's face. And he was like, oh, you've kidnapped this child. I'm going to security right now. And, security came over, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this is my son. And by, people like, oh, is he adopted? Or, where's his real parents? The other way around, it's like, oh, it's okay when you have like Caucasian families with African American children. You gotta put your coat on. Very good. Put your right arm in. Okay. Now let's zip. My name is Keia Jones-Baldwin. This is my husband,
Ricardro Baldwin.
And we have 4 children. I have a biological daughter from a previous relationship. Then along comes Carly. She's also 16. And Aiden came first. He was our first son. We adopted him in 2017. And then there's that baby. Whew. We've had him since he was just a few days old. How would you describe that toddler?
Full of energy.
Full of energy.
Anyway, play the music real quick. We're gonna show y'all the dance and then.
Okay. Ricardro tried to pull up on me at work at a company bowling game. We were bowling, and I know that's so cliche. Like, everybody always joke about meeting at work and having office husbands and things like that, but I really did have an office boo. We got pregnant, and we were so excited, and then we ended up having a miscarriage. We got pregnant again. Miscarriage again. We tried IVF, and that failed. I was just like, I can't, do this anymore. We called out like a local agency here, and we became foster parents.
To me, adoption or foster caring, it's really not like a choice. It has to be like a lifestyle. It has to be a want to. I mean, it's so many kids out here that actually need it. I would love for everybody to do it, but I know everybody can't do it because there's a lot of kids, like I said, there's a lot of kids that actually really need it.
Push forward. Push forward. Push. Yeah. You getting it. You getting it. Your legs. Work your legs. I don't think that we knew what we were getting into at first. Foster care is like a lot of people call a beautiful mess. Foster care is just so beautiful, but like the behind the scenes of it all can be very messy with the social workers and the courts, and you never know what background the kids are coming from, and so you have to be very patient. Once we went through the process, and I am a therapist, I kind of understood where these kids are coming from. I provide trauma-focused therapy, and I thought, well, I think I can best use my talents to kind of help kids get over the hump until they're reunified with their parents. And that's the point of foster care, to stand in the gap until their parents are able to get themselves back together.
I wasn't watching. All right, y'all gonna do it by yourself.
Oh, no, we're not.
Now we gotta see it.
Oh, no. We talked about foster to adopt with our foster care supervisor, and she said, if you guys are open to adopt, then we can, go that route too. I think you felt outnumbered because it was 3 girls and you wanted some sons. That's how you got me. Aiden came. They said, oh, he's only going to be with you guys for 3 months. And he was 3.5 years old. He 9. I don't think he's going nowhere. No, you ain't. You start. No, look, you wait. Look. With Carly, her mom, they just kind of fell on hard times. And she just really didn't have the capacity at the time to really take care of her. And we kind of provided that guardianship piece at that time to say, hey, she's been kind of coming over every now and again, and we're able to provide her with some stability and a permanent situation.
Say it so mom can hear you. Say, Carly.
Daddy.
Yay! With Princeton, foster care supervisor calls us and says, we have a few-day-old baby boy. We just need you to do skin to skin with him. I get over to the hospital and I'm looking around in the NICU and I see all these black and brown babies and I'm like, oh, and the nurse is like, no, that's not the one. It's white baby over here. And then I'm like, okay, well put him right here. And I did skin to skin and we developed this great bond. His dad, he was 17 and mom has really just never, been in the picture. And he asked me, he said, if I give my rights up, can you be, Princeton's mom? And I was like, yeah, I was crying because I was like, oh my goodness, this is so sweet. And then we brought him home and that been 3 years ago. He ain't going nowhere either, I don't think. We've always had to carry around like his foster care paperwork, like proving that he was in our care. It's also been, times where we've been in restaurants. The ones that are really bold will come over to the table and say, are you the babysitter? I don't think that child's mother will like you handling that child like that. And I'm like, hold on, let me ask the child's mother. Self, We've definitely had conversations with our children because we have biracial children. A lot of times, we do get those questions like, oh, your biracial children are beautiful. And I'm like, no, all of my children are beautiful. They only see the lighter skin, the American standard of beauty. Raising Coaches was started in 2018. It really didn't start off as a platform until we were in a foster care training. We were the only Black family that had a white son. And we were talking about our experiences and they were all crying. And I was like, what? Like, you guys don't experience that? It was like, no, we don't experience that. Like, that's, mortifying. And I was like, oh no. Like, I'm not getting ready to be out here on the boat by myself. Like, somebody better come get on this boat with me. And I started to use the platform to talk about biases and prejudice and stereotypes in foster care and adoption and, just parenting in general. Hey, Cyber family. Oh my gosh, y'all. I had to come on really quick and share something with you guys. We're all in this together. That's how I look at it. Like, we're all in this together and we have to talk about the things that kind of divide us so that we can move forward. What sound does the cat make? Yeah. Okay, good job.
How about the ladybug?
A couple of days ago, we were at an appointment. I walked up there and I was checking him in and she said, where's his legal guardian or parent? And I said, well, I'm his parent. So she was like, well, do you have legal guardianship paperwork? And I said, no, I'm his mother. So she walked away and came back with another lady. And she was like, well, ma'am, we have to have paperwork proving that you're his mother. Like, I've never heard that. The lady behind me, she had her daughter with her. She was Caucasian. Her daughter was Caucasian, obviously. I said, you know what, you go ahead because I need to just kind of calm down. And so they checked her in. And they asked for zero paperwork. And so I was like, well, did she need paperwork to prove that she was the mother? And the lady was like, well, no, it's protocol. Like, I don't have time for this. I was getting so upset because I'm like, now I have to carry around his adoption decree. I don't know when it's going to end, but sometimes it's frustrating to have to continuously defend your family.
All right. We gotta get it on your head. You gotta get it on your head. Hold up. Hold your neck up.
People always ask me, I've been wanting to foster, but I've been discouraged. And I always tell them, don't listen to no one else's story. Everybody's story is different with it. It's so fulfilling and joyful when I get those hugs from my sons and those kisses and just being called mom, because I don't ever pressure any of my children to call me mom or any of the kids that come into our foster home to call us mom or dad. But that title is earned. And when they do call you that, it's like, okay, I'm doing something right.
That hurt.
Oh, Lord God, please bring some strength back into my baby's leg because this just hurting so bad. You don't have to look alike to love alike. Families don't have to match. We're a normal family that do normal things. Like, just because we have multiracial children or our family has grown through transracial adoption, we're no different from a family that had biological children. The judgment has to stop.